Good shot. Good shot. You got him. That was a good shot, man. You excited? Huh?
No, shooting at the door. Because if you were supposed to put it, I was putting you in front.
Good job, man.
I was in front the leg. So I should have.
You got a good shot. Good buck. Good buck. Let's go see. Pick him up, Colby. Show us what you got, buddy. You got you a good bug, don't you? Nice 8-point. How far did he run? Maybe 75 yards, huh? Colby, he's been hanging with me. It's been raining and cold, and he just keeps on coming out. I guess. Oh yeah, Cameron's running a lot further. But I'd say, you want to go hunting? And Colby'd say, yeah. He'd get out of bed and take a cold shower every morning before we came. It's worth it, huh? Does that make it worth it now? We'll get that one in the back. That's a good buck, Colby. Good old buck. Yes, sir. Good job, Colby, man. All that practicing paid off, didn't it? Huh? All that persistent hunting, you just hunted and hunted and hunted, and finally you got him, huh? Good job, Colby. You excited? Huh? That's a nice buck. You can have him mounted. You dang tootin' we are. That's a good one. We seen him this morning and he chased a doe off and we didn't think he was coming back, but finally he came back and Colby whacked him. Huh? Yeah. He's probably, I don't know, 17, 18 inches wide. That's a good deer, Colby. Good job, man. Well, you want to go get the truck? You cold? You were shaking big time in the stand, wasn't you? Did you have buck fever? You just cold? Good job. Let's go. Alright, Colby, let's go find your buck. Go recover him, take him back. Here's where all the action took place. There's the blind. He is out there. We got Brian and Hunter right here. Hunter whacked him a hog this morning, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
And a doe. When was it? Yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. Alright.
Yesterday morning. The mornings have been good this morning.
The morning's been real good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Which way is he? Let's go get him.
We'll follow you.
Go Go up there and check him out. Show your buck to Hunter, Colby.
Check it out. Alright. That's a big old buck. Man, that's a cool buck. He's an 8-point, ain't he? A big 8-point. Big old heavy 8-point.
Hey, you know what I was telling you about? Don't forget your license.
Yeah.
We forgot our license.
Did you?
All right, Colby. I guess
Way
you.
to go, man. Give me 5. That's a nice buck. Man, that's a dandy.
Pretty, ain't he?
Yeah, real pretty. Long. You know, long main beams, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got some good beams on him.
Trying to get a kicker over here.
Yeah.
Nice buck.
Well, Colby, I guess you and Hunter grab a horn apiece and start dragging back to the truck. Y'all got him turned around?
Okay, that's good.
Good effort.
Put it on the goodies. Wait. They ran. That was close.
What do you think, Cameron? There's Hunter's hog right there. There's Hunter's. Got Colby man right here. Trying to warm up. There's Colby's buck.
Hunter, stand over there by your hog so I can take a picture. Don't touch it. Just stand by it. There you go, right there. No, give me a big smile like you're happy you just killed your big old pig. Hunter. Grin. I can't see you. There you go. Here, let me get a picture of you, Colby. Go over there and stand by your deer. Get a picture of that deer. How about a picture? Yeah, that looks good.
See down in there?
Oh, barely.
Just barely. That's where the rocks that I heard clattering.
Well, give us a summary.
Okay, we hadn't gone down there, and I don't even know what this buck is. I told Stephen, I said, we grossed him at about 155. Next time I saw him, I said 160. This morning when I shot at him, I walked up to a feeder, and he was standing down by the feeder. He hadn't come in. There was a bunch of hogs there. And And as soon as I stepped out to scare the hogs off, he saw me, I saw him, I took a snapshot at him. He stumbled, got up, and took off. I saw him up on the bench one time with my binoculars, and then that's the last time I saw him. I thought, okay, I'm gonna give him some time. I walked back up this ridge a little bit and just stopped, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna sit down on this rock and I'm gonna wait on him. About that time, I could hear him start bellowing down in here. At first I thought it was a hog, but then it sounded more like a deer grunt, and then it started getting real, real long. And gotta go see him here. And he kept grunting, and I eased up here. I could hear him thrashing around down in the bushes right down here, and I could see the bushes move. And I had my gun up, and I was waiting on for him to stand up. And if he stood up, I was going to take a shot at him, just try to put another bullet in him somewhere. Then I heard the bushes move, and I heard the rocks clatter, and I never did see him. Then he came on down. I could hear him moving down through the bottom, and he was still kind of bellowing a little bit. And then I heard him get down in this creek bottom right here, and I thought maybe he was going to cross a creek bottom, so I kind of stayed high in case he came out in one of those clearings. And I kept hearing rocks clatter and rocks clatter and rocks clatter. And I could hear him moaning, and then he quit. So I gave him about 30 more minutes, and I never heard him again. And I thought, you know, if I go down there and I bust him out, I said, I'm not going to be able to get a shot at him where it's too thick. So I went and got Stephen, and needless to say, Stephen almost killed me because it took him about an hour to get back to the truck. But we came over here and we devised a game plan. Stephen was going to stay up top, and I was going to ease down here to see if I could find him. And I eased down, I found a little bit of blood, and I was just looking down this creek bottom when I heard the last rocks. And I got to this point right here in the turn, and I could just barely see antler glinting through there, and I could see him laying there. So I hadn't even seen him yet. So I told Stephen, I said, he may not be as big as we think he is, but he's going to be the biggest buck I ever killed. And hey, if he's got ground trinkets, he can make fun of me later on.
Suspense is killing us.
Suspense is killing us. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Well, I'm just happy we found it, because an animal like that deserves more than what?
Oh man.
More than what I thought he was going to get when I couldn't find him at first. Let's go see what we got here. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. He hit him way back running. Yeah, baby.
Whoa, sir.
I'm liking him.
Kickers on the back.
I'm liking him. Oh, look at the kickers on the back. We didn't see that on video. Oh, man. Man.
What video?
Hey, that trophy view video observation system. We actually got him on video for almost a month and a half, periodically on and off, especially during through bow season. He was a real challenge to decide if we wanted to try and take him with a bow, but the second time we looked at the video, I went, nope, not going to do it. He's too good to take him on video, or to take with a bow. So, man, I am tickled to death.
What a buck.
What a
buck, man.
What do you think?
That's awesome. That is awesome.
How's he look from that way?
Oh, he's awesome.
Does he look good?
Just awesome.
Does he look good? Oh, man. That is such a gorgeous deer. Golly. Man.
What a buck.
I am so anxious to see how old this deer is. I am anxious to see. Body-wise, he does not look near the bucks that we've been killing. Not at all.
His head's all...
Look how short his...
The head looks old, though.
Look how short his nose is right here.
Yeah. What a buck.
His nose is so short. His nose is so short. And like I said, he's not near the... we've been killing some 180, 190, 100-pound bucks.
Live weight, yeah.
Yeah, live weight bucks and stuff like this. Shoot, this deer is, I don't know. I'm going to say he's 150, maybe. Maybe. He is a different looking deer. Look at this tail right here. Look at the tail on him.
Look at his forehead.
He's a different looking deer. I tell you, the first time I saw this brown, when I very first saw him, you know what I was thinking?
What's that?
Got that dark color on that mule deer. Or that mule deer head.
Man, what a buck.
Man, he is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. I'm tickled to death. Man.
Don't get much better than that, buddy.
Don't get much better than that, let me tell you. Well, I tell you, it's, you know, when he was running, when he saw and he turned me and I threw the gun up and I took the shot at him, like I said, I told Stephen, I said, when I found him, I said, man, I said, I think I hit him. I think I'm a little high and a little far back because I had 4 power on the scope, and when he started running, I just threw it up and I popped, and he went down and he came back up. And I thought I actually hit him back up here. I didn't think I hit him quite that low and that far back. But yeah, he got some age on him.
Does he?
Yeah, he got some age on him. And you know, so I'm tickled to death. I'm so tickled. I was really worried that we were going to lose him, and I would have rather not had a shot, not had anything, than to risk losing him. That was the thing that scared me the most. I would have much rather spooked him 2 or 3 more times and never seen him again than wound him and then just lost him, because an animal like that doesn't deserve it. We've hunted this deer. Last time we counted, it was 13 days. We've hunted him 13 days, me and my son.
Man, he is wide.
So he is wide. He is wide.
Man. Oh man, oh man.
He is a different body deer. I'm really anxious to get him up and just take a look at him, find out a little bit more about him. I want to see his teeth and his age. He's got some stuff in here where he's been rubbing, so he's been rubbing still pretty recently. I think this deer lived out on the end of this bench up here. There's a ridge that runs all the way out, and there's a point. And Josh had seen him come in from the point. First time Josh had seen him, he'd walk this bench. He'd turn around and walk back out, and I've seen several deer walk this bench.
Well, he'll make a nice European mount.
Yeah, I think that he will. I thought I might just take. He's got good bases right here.
Some knife handles.
He's got good bases and stuff. I'm thinking I might be able to get a good grip for some rattling horns and everything off that. So, like I said, I'll get a little bit more closer on this deer. But this is what's interesting to me. Look right here. Zoom in on that right there, and look at that right there. Look how wide his bases and his pedestals are, and then look where it comes in. It comes in off the bases, and he loses diameter right there.
It may be real old.
Right there. So I'm beginning to think that this deer is real old. In fact, I think he might be going. I honestly think, Stephen, he may be going downhill. You know, as soon as you turn that video camera off,
Yeah.
why don't you come over here and look at his.
He definitely went downhill.
I want you to look at, yeah, a long ways downhill. I want you to look at his jaws and see what you think. But he's got a smaller body, and you know, he just hadn't been real. Seemed like he's been real interested in the does and stuff. He's hung around this area for a long time. Some of the bucks that we videoed have scattered, and we haven't seen them again. And this buck's just hung around this area this whole time. Maybe he's past that serious breeding age, or he's being dominated by some of these other bucks. But he's beautiful. Man, he's beautiful. Thank you, Lord, for letting me find him.
No kidding.
For letting me hunt him and letting me find him. Because he is gorgeous.
Buck of a lifetime there.
Buck of a lifetime.
That's probably one of the best bucks that's came off this place. Definitely in the top 2
And
since we've been here for 6 years.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's definitely the best buck I've ever taken. He looks like he's broke a little bit of his antler off right here. He's worn it off, or he's broke it off. I think what he did is he probably broke it off on these racks. In fact, to be real honest with you, look at this right here. It's rubbed, like somebody's taken the antler and rubbed it back and forth. And so I bet you what he did is he may have laid here
Kicking like he's thrashing.
Kicking like he was thrashing, and when I first found him, his head was angled up towards one of these rocks, and I'm wondering if his brow had caught on one of these rocks.
Oh, don't start trying to add inches to his horns.
And he'd run it back there, so we may just get the taxidermist to add about the 6 inches that I think that he rubbed off right here.
I don't think you have to add anything.
I don't have to add too much for him to be special for me. So anyway, there's one good look at him right there.
Man.
Alrighty. Now Steve and I get to get him out of this bottom.
We've got some work ahead of us, as you can see.
It's gonna rank right up there with the elk.
Pretty thick stuff. Yeah, I guess I owe you. This is payback time, isn't it?
What I'll do is
I'll carry the guns.
I'm gonna cape this head out right here, like we did on the elk. We'll just do that. We caped the head out of Stephen's elk, and caped it out, and the antlers and stuff, and Stephen took it out, and I carried all the guns in the backpacks. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I think I'm gonna cape this one out to right about there, cut it off. I'll carry this cape and the horns and stuff out, and Stephen can get the guns and the backpacks and everything. So
that's fine. I'll cut the head off for you. You don't need cape, do you? Off that European mount.
Gets no better than this, man.
Here we are, savoring the moment, taking a few shots.
Just kicking back, checking out the buck. Spend a little time with him.
Thinking about having to pack him out of here.
I'm pretty sure I can handle that cape and those antlers. Be kind of tricky through this brush up here.
I don't think you can. I think we better split the skull. I'll take half the horns, you can take the other half.
Oh, goodness. He went down to the very, very, very bottom of this canyon.
Yes, he did. Just adding to the experience.
That it was. Went through every range of emotion you could go through.
Keith wept on the way over here, thinking we might not find him.
And I almost threw up.
Yeah. Tell me about, what was it, last week when you was hunting him?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it was through superior hunting skill that I got actually another opportunity at this great buck. Last week I was hunting this deer, and I had seen a spike and an 8-pointer kind of up on the flat above my stand. So I eased around. I was sitting there looking at them through binoculars, and just kind of glanced out of the corner of my eye back at the feeder, and the buck was standing there looking at me. He had his butt to me, and he was turning, he was looking back at me, and had the gun across my lap. And so I had my binoculars up, and I was looking at those bucks through my binoculars, and I looked and I saw him, so I eased the binoculars down to my lap, and the gun was laying across my lap. So I reached down and I was easing up the gun. I flipped off the safety and got it about halfway up out of the tripod and over the edge, and the swivel on the gun hooked the binoculars and flipped them over, and they landed on the bottom of the tripod. And I think when I blinked, he was already gone, and I was really afraid that he wouldn't come back anymore. But he showed up this morning, him with the hogs.
One last time. We'll take him by the feeder on the way out.
Thank you for the experience.
Here again, the trophy view is what made this moment possible.
Absolutely. I tell you, because we would have, if we hadn't got this buck on video, we hunted this deer for 13 days. We hunted this deer for 13 days.
This really isn't even a stand y'all usually use, is it?
No, it's one that we hunt periodically. We rotate stands, and sometimes you see deer at it, sometimes you don't. And we had a camera on it, and we got this deer on video. So needless to say, we started spending a lot of time here, and we spent a lot of time here not seeing this deer, and just seeing some smaller bucks, and sometimes not seeing anything. A lot of times I've hunted this stand and not seen anything. So just the fact that we got him on video made us hunt this stand a whole lot longer. And there was no rhyme or reason to why he was coming. He just, sometimes he showed up, sometimes he didn't.
As you can see, the vegetation is extremely thick, letting this buck grow to these huge proportions.